Just surprising that someone is looking for a daddy online with no intention to meet as their first foray into the lifestyle. CJ1992. Well, I am. DaddyJM. You never answered my question. DaddyJM. What do you want in a daddy? CJ1992. I feel silly saying it. DaddyJM. You're safe with me. Callum's cheeks flushed at the affirmation from this stranger. That was exactly what he wanted. Someone who didn't need to see him in person to want to be with him. He wanted someone who wanted to take care of him because they truly wanted to care for him, not because they wanted to care for him to get into his pants. Callum rubbed at the scratches on his wrist. CJ1992. I want a daddy who wants to take care of me. DaddyJM. Financially? CJ1992. No! I mean, if he wants to, sure, but that's not it. I mean emotionally? Like someone who just wants to protect me and care for me, which I guess is silly since no one can do that if they're not here in person. DaddyJM. That's not true. CJ1992. How so? DaddyJM. You want someone to look out for you, to make you feel important, wanted. Someone who can give you the level of attention and respect that you crave when you need it, or when you want it. And sometimes, and this is the important part, when you don't think you deserve it. CJ1992. Yeah, that. DaddyJM. I could do that for you. CJ1992. You think you could? DaddyJM. I already have. CJ1992. Question mark, question mark, question mark? DaddyJM. When I told you that you were safe, you didn't reply right away. Were you doubting my words, but also feeling desperate for them to be true? Then you talked yourself into believing it before you replied honestly, didn't you? I bet you blushed. Callum scrubbed his hands over his face and stared at the screen. How could someone he didn't even know, an actual stranger, be so in tune with the way his mind worked? He clicked on DaddyJM's profile, which pulled up in a new window in the app. Callum minimized the chat and scrolled through DaddyJM's bio. He was handsome, no doubt. His profile said he was average height, and in the picture, his build looked slender. He had brown hair and dark brown eyes. There was what looked to be a few days' worth of beard on his face in one of the pictures, but was clean-shaven in others. He was handsome either way. Not handsome. DaddyJM was hot. The bio said he lived in New York and was in his mid-30s. He was open to in-person meeting or online only. He'd also marked off an array of kinks that Callum had only dreamed about trusting someone enough to play with. Callum tabbed back over to the chat. CJ1992. Yeah, all of that. DaddyJM. I know. CJ1992. Can I ask you something? DaddyJM. Always. CJ1992. What are you looking for? DaddyJM. Someone who will appreciate the things I have to give. CJ1992. Oh. DaddyJM. Callum. CJ1992. Yeah? DaddyJM. Do you think that could be you? It could be, Callum thought. And after all, this is what he'd been looking for. He wanted someone that would check in on him, look after him and care for him in the ways he was able to allow. CJ1992. Yeah, I do. CJ1992. You may have to teach me how to do this, I think. DaddyJM. I can teach you anything you want to learn. Callum dropped his phone onto the bed and jumped up, running into the kitchen and opening another beer. He drank half of it in one quick swallow and braced himself against his kitchen sink. This shouldn't be so fucking terrifying. It was just like going on a date, but even lower impact than that. It was just agreeing to fucking chat with someone on a regular basis. He finished his beer and went back to his bedroom. DaddyJM. Are you off thinking again? That's okay. I'm a patient man. CJ1992. I'm here. DaddyJM. Was I right? CJ1992. Yeah? DaddyJM. And what did you decide while you were away thinking? CJ1992. I want to do this. CJ1992. With you. DaddyJM. What do you think this entails? CJ1992. You'll have to tell me. DaddyJM. All right then, Callum, some rules. CJ1992. Okay. DaddyJM. I appreciate you have a difficult schedule because of your work, but I expect consistent...